Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so Trevor Lane has made it very clear to us that we cannot trade LeBron. Not that we would want to necessarily, but just knowing what our options are, we can't trade him before the trade deadline. So he's going to be a part of our franchise through the end of this season, no matter what scenario, choices, whether we move things or don't do anything. He is going to be under contract with us. And would not be able to be traded even if he demanded one by letter of the law. He's stuck. So that's why it's so important that the Lakers do the right thing by him, because he allowed us the leverage of that. Problem is, a lot of our problems are here because of his affiliation with Clutch, I've come to find out. Because a lot of the players that don't fit on the team, and a lot of the contracts that are difficult to move, and a lot of the moves that we made to bring certain contracts in were to the benefit of Clutch Sports. That's why our team sucks so bad, is because we were trying to make moves to keep partnership with them, and we knew that. We knew that before Brian got here. We knew that when we first acquired KCP. But the point is, we didn't know we were going to saturate our entire team with only their players to the detriment of what needs to be done on the basketball floor. I would never have dreamed that bringing Clutch Sports would make it so that basketball would be a jambalaya of mess. See, that's where the disconnect comes for me in regards to understanding all that I've understood and still supporting this process. I didn't think Braun equals bad players because of Clutch. I didn't see that angle. Because I figured that LeBron James is a basketball genius, and of course, he's going to have a bunch of different types of players attached to his organization. So, of course, they would have prototypes that would ultimately come together to fit. Right? That's common sense. It's not like they're just going to only sign guys that can't shoot. You know what I mean? Like, damn it. You got them all, right? Right? Wrong. And then least of all, to think that LeBron James will bring himself the best stuff. I mean, if I got my own management company, you best believe I'm going to have the best players on that management company on my squad so we can win. Why we got bad... I don't want to run my blood pressure up. I don't want to run my blood pressure. But the only way I see out from under this thing is if we stop doing things that way. We got to start doing business with some people that y'all probably don't want to do business with so our team can make sense. And as if you guys have burnt bridges, then we don't have no way out of this in that regard, do we? I don't know what to think of this nonsense. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why that player's being featured even though he ain't playing good. Because he's part of Clutch. Like, yeah, he gonna get to shoot 3 for 30. And so if I'm Genie Bus, I'm trying to figure out if this makes any sense for me anymore, because the fans is turning on you. Because we're looking at you like, why'd you let this happen? That's what we had. It's like, okay, we got 2020 championship, but what's the Russell Westbrook thing about? Why did that occur, and why can we not undo it is what the common fan is looking for an answer to. I read Flea's comment. He said, hey, look, either mortgage the future to make us good right now so we can have something to look at, or blow this thing up. And unfortunately, Flea gonna find out just like we did, and we can't fully blow this thing up. We cannot. So it's like, look, man, the only thing left to do at this point is to not make a mistake. That's the best thing we can do from here. You look at all that you have in front of you, and then you say the move that needs to be made next needs to not be something that makes us regret that decision. That's basically what it comes down to. Whatever you do can't be something you regret. Now, mortgaging the future to me seems like what got us here. And it seems like the further you dig yourself into that hole, the further away you become capable of bringing yourself the best talent. If LeBron James could bring us that talent, we wouldn't suck. Tired of playing around with people. I'm tired. Our team is bad. And we just went through a traumatizing year of horrible basketball where literally nothing got better every night. We made changes and we have that same dynamic. So I'm starting to think it's the people that's running things that ultimately is the problem. Not necessarily the team and not necessarily the vision. It's them people who have that vision or whatever vision at this point. They got to go. the Knights of the Round Table, the Rambai, any and everybody that ultimately brought us to this, I want them gone. That's where I'm at. I want them gone. I appreciate LeBron James. He's running around toughing it out, man. But how is our team this bad? How, bro? How is our team this bad? And you talking about you don't feel appreciated, my brother. When I saw all them names attached to Clutch, I did not feel appreciated by you. As a Laker fan, I didn't feel appreciated. When I look at Kendrick Nunn name and I see how bad he's playing and how many minutes he's getting, and I realize he's attached to your homie stuff, I'm like, bro, we suck because of that? Bro, because of that? And you got the nerve to hit people up talking about you don't feel appreciated? What the hell, fam? What's up? Y'all taking people money to show them this nonsense. People are going paying money for tickets. And I know you know how it felt to be broke. I know where you come from. You wasn't always like this. You couldn't afford them tickets just like a lot of these people can't afford them tickets. And you put together this, and you gonna take people money to see this? Come on, bro. And I don't give a damn about, like, the production on the floor. Great, you're Ron, man. You're supposed to be a great player. That's what's going to be the case. God gave you a specific talent. That's cool, bro. But it's about what's going on around the situation. It ain't just you being great while everything else can be bad around you, bro. That's why it doesn't necessarily work as much as it should. I believe. You can be the greatest player in the world, but if the stuff around you is just broken and everything's broken, but you're just a beautiful piece just twirling around, but everything around you is just a mess. Don't you see that's the dynamic, brother? I mean, it shouldn't be either we put up with that so that we can have the greatness of your game. It shouldn't be that. That shouldn't be there and your greatness should be there. It shouldn't be where we have to take that and get this and that gotta go together. No, man. Part of being the greatest is being able to both be a great performer and peace, but also making sure that the people around you are just at peace. At peace. And I know that's hard. But this makes it easy to look at it and say, that guy's failing in that area. And anybody that helped put that together, they ain't care about the art of basketball as much as they cared about whatever else is going on there, man. They don't love the sport like they supposed to as it pertains to putting together something that's going to make you look like the great winner. That's the elephant in the room, buddy. If money means more, then you got to understand how this hurts the image of all of it. Because now it's like, well, you losing. Everybody got something to say about you in regards to not winning. Not because you're the greatest basketball player about to pass this great Hall of Fame Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but because the team is bad. That's all we got to say when it happens. That's literally all we have to say. That's why I'm like, I hope we can make some trades to get better in the short term. I kind of think that might be necessary. I don't want to see the environment. If we're 12 games below 500 and he breaking Kareem's record in our uniform, I hope we do it on the road. I know Laker Nation, we ain't going to boo the man. We love Bron, but this is the type of stuff. By then, the patience level, you see where my voice is at. By then, I might not even be watching that game, bro. I might not even watch. I congratulate you now before you do it, just in case it's that bad by then. Congrats. That's how serious this is, man. So, I think Jeannie needs to do what she needs to do to make her situation better. If I'm her, it depends on what's going on behind the scenes and how I feel about it. Just because the fan ain't happy doesn't mean the owner ain't happy. I don't know how she feels about it. But if she's not happy, I'm getting rid of people, man. Ain't going to be too much more long. This is over. We're not doing this. If she feels the way I feel, I'm cool. Because there are a lot of ways to win. There are a lot of ways, man. A lot of ways. This ain't the only one. I don't need to put up with the beautiful piece and the mess around the piece scenario to win the championship. I don't have to do that. I can think of a million different combinations of players that give me an opportunity at Larry O'Brien, man. That's what it really comes down to. I think Jeannie Buss needs to consider how happy she is with what it is that's taking place. If she's pleased, we're just going to be along for the ride, dragging along. If she's unhappy, she needs to start starting the plans to stopping this. She needs to start devising an exit strategy from this era of basketball. Because this is not how you want your product to look at all, whether you've mortgaged your future or not. You should not have Hall of Famers on the floor with players that can't play in a system that doesn't work for the system, for the players on the floor. Just because you gave away your picks and made a couple bad trades does not mean this is what you get. Now, you got to do a lot of things wrong to get this. And that's what we understand. You got to do a lot of things wrong to get what this is. And personally, I'm not going to say it's hurtful, but for the fan base to be scolded by its players when they're playing poorly and we're not happy about it, that is getting old. That's getting old. Because at the end of the day, even though the art form isn't for us, you sure as hell love taking our money. I think we have a right to be unhappy about bullcrap. I really do. And people have a right to voice their opinion and not hear nothing about it from the people that are not performing properly. That's real. I get it. Y'all got feelings and we need to adhere to those, especially people like myself who be speaking on y'all. But just the average fan who's not happy and wants to boo, they shouldn't have to hear, I don't feel appreciated. We don't feel appreciated. We're losing. We don't feel appreciated. Dude's throwing the ball off the side of the backboard when we're up. Giving the ball back to Dame Lillard because he's unhappy about what? Because he sucks? Why is that my fault? Because the team is put together in some funky way? Because y'all want to do weirdo politics stuff behind the scenes? Now I'm getting scolded because I ain't happy about it? How much longer do you think I'm going to stay interested when that's the energy I'm getting? Forget how I react to it. How long do you think I'm staying interested? Do something about this, Jeannie Buss. Because this is what we're getting from the players that you paid. They mad at us because they ain't playing well. I don't appreciate it. At all. As a fan, on behalf of the people who feel the way they do, who are hurt by that, looking up like, well, what can we do to make him feel more appreciated? We ain't booing him when he out there throwing bricks off the side of the backboard and tossing up 40 3-point shots when we're shooting 20%. We're still cheering, aren't we? What else can we do, bro? That's why it's important not to be cryptic. Because the fans think you're talking to them. Maybe you're talking to Jeannie, maybe you're talking to somebody else, maybe something going on in your personal life. I don't know. But when you leave it open to like that, Laker Nation think you're talking to us. We ain't appreciating him. We ain't showed up enough. We sold out the show, the arena every night, don't we? And bought all your stuff. What I got on? What you think I'm wearing right now? I say James, bro. Yeah. What you think? You don't feel appreciated? What are we talking about? My name is BDL44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.